Hi there, I'm Rob McCoy of RAM Communications, and we're going to do Troubleshooting 101 today, and we're specifically going to dive into fast busies on your phone system. What do you do when you have a fast busy? Well, let's dive in and take a closer look. First thing, if you get a fast busy on your phone, do not panic. The second thing is consider the timing. In this type of troubleshooting, timing is everything. What you want to do is you want to listen carefully to the fast busy. Do you get a fast busy immediately, just as soon as you dial the last digit of the phone number? If you answered yes to this question, then the issue probably resides in your office. What do you do next? Check for the easy things. Loose cables. If anything looks loose, plug it back in. Next, check the status lights. Are you getting any messages, any alerts? If the problem doesn't reside at your phone, then you're going to need to go to your phone vendor or your IT person and take a closer look at the phone system itself. What you want to look for next are things like indicator lights on the phone system itself. Do you have green lights? Green lights are good. Do you have red lights? Are the lights off on a particular card in the phone system? Those types of issues are going to prompt you or your technology person to take a closer look and reset that part of the phone system. What if I'm using a VoIP phone system? If I'm using a VoIP system, keep in mind VoIP systems can be very touchy. Check with your phone expert and have them look at things like network programming. Here's the most common issue that impacts phone performance on a VoIP system. You have to make sure that voice traffic is isolated. Your voice traffic needs to run on its own cable, separate from the rest of the data in your network. Voice doesn't get along well with things like internet, email, or other applications on your network. If it's not isolated on its own cabling or a VLAN, then you're going to run into things like packet loss or collisions or delays, which can often result in a fast busy. Here's another thing to consider. Determine the scope of your problem. Is my issue isolated to one phone? If it's isolated to one phone, then go through the steps that I mentioned previously. Take a look at what's going on in the display. Do you have the normal date and time and extension number on your phone? If the default display doesn't look correct, I suggest you reset your phone, assuming that issue is isolated to your phone. If the problem is occurring on more than just your phone, if it's in your department, then you need to get with your technology person and take a look at the cabling for your phones. Take a look at what is known as a network switch. If your department phones are running into a particular switch, you're going to want to look at the lights, the cabling. Is everything properly connected? Do I have power to my network switch? Troubleshoot. Odds are that's where the source of your problem lies. Is the problem occurring throughout the entire company, on all floors, through all departments? Again, get your professional involved as soon as possible. Take a look further down the chain at your phone system. Let's go back and consider a third scenario. Listen carefully to that fast busy again. Is the fast busy happening immediately? If it's not, and you hear a pause before the fast busy occurs, odds are the problem is occurring further down the line. If you get a phone company recording, it's going to sound something like this.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
You've got one of three possibilities. A, the problem sits with your carrier. B, the problem's somewhere out there on the public switch telephone network. Or C, the problem sits with your client's phone company. Regardless of where that issue sits, you need to call your phone company, provide your phone company with as many call examples as possible, and open a trouble ticket. Check back with your phone company early and often, and hopefully they can get the issue resolved for you sooner than later. Follow these basic steps. Provide your phone vendor or your phone company with as much information as possible. This will ensure that your fast busy issue is repaired as soon as possible. All right, I hope that you found all of this information helpful. If you have any questions, again, as I said during this presentation, do not panic. Never panic when you're troubleshooting. If you've got questions or concerns, give us a call, send us an email, visit our website or visit our YouTube page, and you can find much more information on all things telecommunications. Thanks again for visiting, and have a great day.